Go. Hi everyone, welcome to introduction video to our M counter. So the way it's built up is to measure meters on a hand roll. Since that when you put film onto the core, this can get tighter and tighter. That means that it will narrow in and there can be variation. We have made this roller so you can actually run it with different kind of core thickness, and the way you're working with it, that you open up the roller with this tool, you take the top off, you put it on here again, you lock it, this tool, yep, ready to rock and roll. You put it into these small narrows here, give it a small jump here and there. So now we're ready to measure the roll. Now we need to have an empty core on here. There's a few things, because there's an engine inside here, we cannot make this with cones. So therefore you need to get hold of a roll that is exactly minimum 50 mm inside. So it cannot be variate. So purchase 20 or 50 rolls where it's 50 millimeters inside. Otherwise, it will not fit onto the motor roller. But the motor roller works like this. You take it off, you take the empty roll on here. So there are some spikes here. So you just give it a little knock here. Put it on again here. Hold it a little tight. Use the same tool and you tighten it up. Yep, put it down, give it a little small notch. So you go from the inside here, from downside on the film, so it touches the wheels. You press so it goes on 0. So before you're adding power on it, you just roll it on here a bit, like this. Add power on it, and power on, and it will start to do the measurements. So it will get tighter and tighter and tighter the longer you go. And then you will keep on measuring the meters. The film can have different kinds of tension to here. So if it gets too tight on here, we actually have a small break on here. So if you look here, there's a very, very small break right here. So if it gets too tight, and we use normally the brake for pre-stretched films which are more, more loose on it. So if it gets too tight for running it, you can take this brake, just move it a little bit back, tighten it again, and then it's easier for the motor to run the film without having issues. So now we use the tension from the film. But if you're running especially pre-stretched films, they are more loose and easier to unwind, then please add on the brake. Then it's easier for the film to make sure. Otherwise this will get too big. You need a little bit of tension over the wheels here when it's running. By physics, the film will start running faster and faster since this is getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, you run to the end of the film, and then the film will break. You take the power off here. There's still power on the computer, so that means that you cannot move this. The motor is still on. Then you take the power on the side off as well, and then you can move the motor again. Otherwise, easy to lock down. There's a handle here as well that you can open quite easily. You press this in, it's open, and it's ready to rock and roll. Thank you very much. Bye.